Contacted David on LinkedIn because he commented on one of my posts, and I looked at his business and saw that it was really interesting. So I thought I'd contact him and ask if there was any work experience going on, or if he could give me any advice about school or anything. Then we called, and he thought he'd introduce me to Microsoft Power Platform. So I started looking at that, and then he started setting some tasks for me to do.
Cool. Okay. Well, listen. Well done for looking at it so quickly. I mean, I only sort of gave it to you sort of this morning. You're already on the case. So yeah, that's wicked. What do you want to do? Do you want to share your screen and just sort of talk us through what you've done?
First, I made a Microsoft form. So this is it. So if I go into preview, so it says report an issue. So I've made these questions. So the issue you'd like to report, describing it.
Yeah.
And then so if I do this quickly, you can upload a picture as well. So when I click submit, it'll be on responses here.
Yeah.
And then if I refresh, it's here. I've made a bucket called not resolved. And then you can add notes, and then I've made another one called resolve, which you can move it to.
Listen, this is a great start, Aaron. It's highlighting the power of the platform, and very quickly you can do something that actually is quite useful.
So the task was from Campbell Park, and they wanted a app, sort of a thing where you could report an issue going on in the park, and then it would transfer it to a task that the landscaping team in the council can see and resolve with the person that reported it. So I did a presentation to the council showing them my app and explaining it through, and then they gave me some improvements to make and what they liked about it, so I set off and made the next prototype for them.
Okay, well Aaron, do you want to take over then? We'll let you do the driving.
Yeah, that's great. So as David said, it's all in the teams. If I go to the home page, so this team has, as I showed you last time, it has the planner, the SharePoint and the form, so you can view all of that easier. What I'll do first, I'll take you through what I've started with. Submit. So first it would go to the planner, we'll come up in here, and then that would have to be manually moved. So it would also generate a response ID. So this ID is 16, so you can, as you said, you can talk to other people and tell them the ID, so you can find the task quickly. And then the email, so it would be formatted as this. This can be changed obviously, but this is what I've done with so far. So it includes the response ID, saying how long it'll take to reply, and a link to the website, and if you want to unsubscribe from the form.
So that's obviously what Aaron's put together. He's done a brilliant job. We sort of send stuff to him, and he just makes those changes and presents it back and stuff. So we're really pleased with what he's come up with here. And he's got 2 more weeks until he goes back to school. And then obviously we'll stay in touch with Aaron, definitely, but our engineers will take this over. But Aaron, how have you found the experience, just whilst we're sort of talking about this part of the programme?
Well, it's been amazing, because this is like my first proper work experience, and to be able to do it for a real client is really good, because I can see how it works in real time, learning about meeting with people, connecting with people. It's just been overall exciting to do, and interesting learning about Microsoft and their platform.
That's really good to hear that, Aaron. And I guess the fact that this is kind of a real project, just as opposed to some sort of hypothetical type thing, there will be a tangible benefit and an outcome that we see at the other side of that. And we kind of very much appreciate the effort and the imagination that you've put into that. I think you've sensed what our brief is in terms of what we require, and you've translated that into a system that, as David says, it's got all of the potential to make a real difference to us.
Probably when I first contacted David, I was quite scared of meeting up with clients and just introducing to a totally new platform. So probably just go for it and do what you can, be creative and enjoy it, obviously. Thank you to Cardi for taking me on. Usually I've had a work experiences just for a day, just helping out and not actually doing things that I'm interested in, whereas this was really interesting and actually fun during my summer holidays rather than playing on the PlayStation or doing anything else.
Congratulations, Aaron, on building a great solution for Campbell Park Parish Council. These things aren't easy, but what you've done and what you've created, you should be very proud of. It's been a pleasure working with you. I know the feedback from the customer, the council, and also from our engineers has been superb, so you should be very proud of that. So well done. I hope you enjoyed the process. We certainly did, and please do stay in touch. All the best, David.